Hello everybody, welcome back to the Noble Reactions, where we break down the latest and greatest movie trailers for some of the hottest movies that are going to be coming out very soon here. And today we are covering none other than the new Transformers movie, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. I am super excited for this one. I will tell you why. I cannot be more excited. I don't know that she's excited, but I am super pumped. I can't wait to see this. Let's talk Transformers. Transformers has been around forever. I grew up with Transformers. Me personally, I had Transformers, all the originals, the original Optimus Prime. I had the Megatron back when Megatron was a gun. That's how old I am and how much I was raised with Transformers. Megatron was a busted gun. Like, who just turns into a gun? You can't do anything with that. I don't think that would pass the muster nowadays. It's just crazy to me. He was a gun, and now he's like cool stuff. He's like a weird spaceship, and he turns into all these really cool things. But I absolutely love Transformers. I grew up with all the different cartoons. I was kind of a fan of the Michael Bay Transformers, the original Michael Bay Transformers movie. The ones that followed after that, let's not talk about those. And the ones with Mark Wahlberg in it, maybe we shouldn't talk about those. The Bumblebee movie that was kind of a reboot, that wasn't too bad. I thought that was okay. But let's talk about where the real power of Transformers is, and that's in the original cartoons, the original movie. I still listen to You've Got the Touch from the original Transformers movie. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen that movie, some people die in there that you might not know about. It's kind of a sad movie, but it's also a cool movie. I love Transformers. And then they came out with Transformers Beast Wars, which seemed weird to me, and I was kind of not into it in the beginning because they changed everything. Like, Optimus Prime was no longer a truck. He was a gorilla. Yeah. He was like a legitimate gorilla. And then Megatron was not a gun or some other weird thing. Megatron was a T-Rex, I think. It's been a while.
I can't remember. I didn't have any Transformer toys. Although if someone had them, I liked them. I really thought they were cool. I would actually play with them if I saw one like at school or something. But yeah, so I watched Transformers. I watched the one, the Beast Wars. I feel like I watched like all of that. I don't remember it. I just remember there was a gorilla. But I used to watch it every morning before school. But he knows like everything there is to know, and I'm like...
I don't know about everything. There's going to be some people watching this video that know a lot more than I know.
He knows a lot more than me. I'm just like, yeah, I watched it, but I know there's Megatron and...
Yeah, Beast Wars to me just brought it to another level. Yeah. I mean, it did have better graphics and things, but there was just something about Beast Wars. I just loved it. It didn't run for very long. I think it was 1996 to 1999, so like a 3-year run. But it was such a powerful show. I really loved it. Still, my favorite, I think, to this day is probably going to be Soundwave when he was the boombox. Remember the Soundwave boombox, dude? They had the little tape cartridges that they came out and they turned into like a little pterodactyl bird thing.
Yes.
Or a little panther or whatever.
Yes, I do.
I loved Soundwave, not the new Soundwave from the new movies where he's like a weird satellite dish. Like, I like the OG Soundwave. But I am super excited about this trailer because I loved Beast Wars. I have no idea why they decided to just go ahead and reboot the whole thing and start doing Beast Wars. But I'm a fan of Beast Wars, so I'm hoping for the best here. Please don't let me down, because I'm pumped about it. Transformers needed a reboot, because let's not talk about everything else that happened before now. So let's watch the trailer together, and let's see what we got.
It was all a dream.
Okay. What was that? That was like a little teaser before the trailer. Okay, so they're setting it up that the Transformers have been here for millions of years, not just modern day. Yeah, there's Optimus Prime. I should say Optimus Primal. Oh.
I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
There's Bumblebee in the old school Camaro.
It was all a dream.
Someone else in a Porsche. I'm not sure who that. I don't know who that is.
Pull over! I'm not driving. And if you don't know, now you know.
So, getting a little original Michael Bay Transformers right here. With the whole car. He's not driving.
And if you don't know, now you know. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a quick, same number, same hood. It's all good.
Of all the threats from both your past and future,
It was all a dream.
you've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Huh, interesting.
And if you don't know, now you know.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Oh, okay, it's real.
Okay. I'm a little confused.
I'm a lot confused.
Okay, I'll be honest, I was a little confused.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused because I saw Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal in the same scene talking to each other when I always thought that Optimus Primal was like a splinter, like a descendant of Optimus Prime or just Optimus Prime like reborn.
I just thought it was Optimus Prime, and for some reason he looked like a gorilla now.
So we're already failing. People are watching this video already and being like, see, yes, we know way more than you do, you two people that don't know anything. I thought he was a descendant or something. I thought Optimus Primal was like, there was like this splintered faction. Yeah, I'm because I think they were called Maximals or something, and that was what like this like splinter group from the original Autobots and Decepticons. Like it was descendants, I thought. So there must be some sort of time travel. There has to be some sort of time thing happening here, because those two should not occupy the same universe without time travel. That has to be what's going on.
Yeah.
Or am I confused? I mean, I'm confused for sure, but maybe I'm missing something.
Probably.
Okay, let's just break down the trailer. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's talk about it scene by scene, and maybe this will make sense. So it starts off in the very beginning. It's kind of like a flyover shot of some jungles and some cities, and they're basically saying for millions of years there's already been Transformers. Like Transformers have been fighting this fight for millions of years, even on Earth, long before we occupied the planet. So this is not like the Autobots didn't just land. If you remember the Michael Bay movies, where all of a sudden they just showed up, like they've been here for a long time, fighting some sort of war. And then it just straight jumps into, it says something else is awakened. And It shows Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal. Well, I don't know what awakened. I don't know, what is that? I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
What is it? What do you mean it's awakened? Like it's not, I can't, like Optimus Primal could not have already been on the planet chilling and then got awakened, because I thought he was a descendant of Optimus Prime. Like he came after. I don't know. I'm so confused. But
It's
either way,
the Megatron animal thing that's awakened.
yeah, maybe. But still, either way, I think he was a T-Rex. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But some sort. I know the Dinobots are part of the Beast Wars universe too, which I love the Dinobots. But I don't know. It's weird. Now, I did hear Peter Cullen. So Peter Cullen, thank goodness, has returned to play Optimus Prime's voice. If they ever put anyone else to do his voice, it's dead to me.
They can put you, because you kind of sound like him.
No. He's the voice. Now, if he can no longer do his duties and they put somebody else in because there's no one else, okay, that's fine. But like, he's Optimus Prime. But then Ron Perlman, the voice of Optimus Primal. Ron Perlman rocks. Like, he is I love Ron Perlman, so I think it's awesome. When I first saw Ron Perlman was Optimus Primal, I was a little not sure. I was like, wait a minute, where's, I'm missing my boy Peter Cullen. I do get that in Beast Wars, It was a different voice for Optimus Primal because it technically wasn't Optimus Prime, so it made sense. But I still was kind of missing. But it's kind of cool because they're both in this movie, so I get both of them on the same thing. So somebody help us out and clear it up for us. Let us know in the comments what is going on with the whole Optimus Prime versus Optimus Primal. How are they occupying the same universe? What are we missing? Is this time travel? I'm not sure, but we may just not get it. And then it kind of jumps to a scene with, kind of reminiscent of the original Michael Bay Transformers movie, where it's got Bumblebee and Shia LaBeouf, his character. There's this new car. It's like a Porsche and this new dude. It's kind of the same thing. Like, he's in this car, and then all of a sudden the car takes control, and he's like, I'm not controlling it. What's going on? He's freaking out. It really reminded me of that scene at the beginning of the Transformers. So I thought that was cool. Kind of bringing some of that back a little bit. I feel like some of that like little edge and that grittiness. And Bumblebee looks like the old school Camaro again instead of the new Camaro, which I like. So then that shows a lot of other Transformers as well, like random, like there's like a flying eagle looking dragon-y thing. There's look like some sort of pink
official name.
Yeah, some sort of pink robot, roller skating one or something. That was interesting. I don't know who she is, or I have no idea. It looks like a cool robot. And then it showed a scene where Bumblebee is getting like throat choked.
Yeah.
By some bot. A Decepticon, clearly based on the shape of his face. You can tell it's a Decepticon.
I think
Is it Megatron? Because Megatron in Beast Wars is a creature, not like...
Well, maybe this is the one from the other world.
Or, yeah, true. But it doesn't look 100% like Megatron.
I think it looks like, if you have ever been to Universal and rode the Transformers ride, I feel like it looks like the one that's hanging down.
It looks a little bit like that.
A little bit, but
really,
I knew, but I was like, he was like,
actually,
who's that? I was like, it's Megatron.
Not at all. It doesn't look anything like that, actually. But basically,
it does to me.
I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's Megatron. Maybe that's the dinosaur transformed into Megatron. I don't know, but I can't tell. Maybe it's Megatron. I'm not. If you know who that is, let us know, because I have no clue who that is.
I feel like the CGI is worse in this one than it was in the other Transformers, but I probably should just watch it again. Maybe it's not. But I feel like, has CGI gotten worse?
I feel like CGI has gotten worse.
I feel like it's gotten worse. It looks so cheesy, like Sharkboy and Lava Girl. Now, this isn't as bad as Marvel at all.
No,
but it's still, I feel like it's not as good as the other Transformers.
I mean, some of the Marvel were still pretty good, but like Doctor Strange, Multiverse, that CGI was... It was Sharkboy and Lava Girl. Yeah. It really was. I don't know, but the CGI I feel like has gotten worse.
I don't like it.
But it looks like it culminates... Actually, I don't know. There's some giant battle at the end of the trailer. I don't know if this is like a battle flashback. I don't think so, no, it can't be, because it has Bumblebee and Optimus in it. I don't know. It's some giant battle. There looks like there's a giant spaceship or something in the background, or some sort of like... Maybe that's a giant Transformer. I don't know. But there's some huge battle. You know what I didn't see a lot of in the movie? People.
Yeah, and I was gonna say the best part of the trailer was at the very end when the little girl says, "This can't be real," or whatever, and she looks over and sees the Robotron or whatever, the pink girl. I don't know what she is. I don't know that.
Did you just say Robotron?
I don't. And she looks over in the Transformer like waves. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this is real," or whatever she says.
She's like, "This is real."
Yeah. I just thought, because that actually brought humans into
human
it
element.
and emotion.
Yes.
But throughout the whole rest of the trailer, I did not feel that at all.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, the thing that I feel like they got away from in some of the Transformers movies after they walked away from the first movie was it started to get way too CGI intensive, way too focused on the robots. Don't get me wrong, I love Transformers, and it's about the Transformers. But I don't think a live-action version of the Transformers works well without the human component. Human element really wasn't at play in the cartoons. Like, it just wasn't. There was some random people. There was random people in the Transformers cartoon that would be part of it, but they really weren't.
Lame.
But for some reason in the movies, you really need that like component of the human element, and I didn't see a lot of human in this movie, so I don't know if it's gonna be impactful. I don't know if it's going to be great or not. Overall, I can't tell what the storyline is other than there's something has awakened. There's a big giant battle that he's basically like, no, Optimus, you've never faced anything like this before. You don't know what this is. You don't know what's coming. So it's some big ominous thing. I just don't know what that is. And I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know much more than that. So we'll be on the lookout for another trailer. I'm sure there will be a more in-depth. This is a teaser trailer, so there's not a lot behind it. They don't give away a lot of the details. So there will be another maybe full-length trailer that we'll talk about. We'll do a review on. We'll break it down when we know more information. There's just not a ton in this. So far, I don't know. I don't think I can give it a Noble or a Nope. I think if I go Noble or Nope trailer, for me, I'm in the middle. I'm not a Noble or a Nope.
You're a knob.
What are you? Yeah, I'm a knob. I'm a knob. A knob. There you go.
I am a Nope.
You're a Nope?
And I don't think it's going to change, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
So we got one Nope, we got one knob. I don't know. So let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think this looks like a Noble or a Nope or a knob trailer? Something in the middle? I don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't know. There's not enough for me. I'm a little bit concerned about the CGI not looking that great.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned that I haven't really seen much of a plot line emerge, but again, it's a teaser. That's to be expected. So we will be on the lookout. Hope you've enjoyed this content. Let us know all the things that we got wrong about this trailer down in the comments below. We'd love to know. I'd love to hear about it. I am a huge fan of Transformers, so all of you Transformerites or whatever you're called that you know everything there is to know about Transformers, hook us up down in the comments and let us know all the cool things that we need to know, especially because we're going to watch the next trailer and we don't want to look like idiots when we break the next one down, so let us know. Until we see you next time, be sure to share, subscribe, like. Don't forget to hit that little notification button below if you are subscribed so that you know when our next trailer video drops. Until we see you next time, thanks for watching.